Hello, learners. Today we are going to talk about one of the important topics and interesting topics in French, that is adjective. So, the objective of this session is to learn the adjectives and the agreement of the adjectives. Aujourd'hui, nous allons revoir comment accorder l'adjectif avec le nom, how to accord, how to do the agreement of gender and number. À la fin de la séance, vous serez capable d'écrire des adjectifs au féminin ainsi qu'au pluriel. So at the end of this session, you will be able to write, you will be able to use the adjectives in feminine form and in different forms like masculine singular, masculine plural, feminine singular, and feminine plural. So there'll be four forms of an adjective in French. Okay. So first of all, what's an adjective? Let's see what's an adjective. Qu'allons-nous apprendre? Qu'est-ce qu'un adjectif? What is an adjective? Un adjectif qualificatif est un nom qu'on ajoute à un nom pour en préciser les qualités, for precising the quality, for qualifying a noun. The boy is tall, the girl is beautiful, this bag is heavy, or anything. So we'll be using the adjectives in order to qualify the noun, pour préciser les qualités. Avec quoi et comment l'adjectif s'accorde-t-il? With what there is an agreement. L'adjectif s'accorde en genre et en nombre avec le nom qu'il qualifie. So there'll be an agreement of gender and number with the noun. Comment écrit-on le féminin des adjectifs? How do we write the feminine forms of adjective in French? So there are several ways. So we'll see the first way where we add extra E. The first and the easiest one is adding extra E. But we cannot add extra E in any adjective that we'll find. There are exceptions. There are different types of adjectives that we are going to see today. De manière générale, le féminin des adjectifs se forme en O en ajoutant un O. So we will be adding extra E in general case. So let's see the type of adjectives where we will be adding extra E. So one adjective, petit, which is small. This is petit, which is in masculine singular form. And feminine singular form of this adjective, petit, is petite. We are pronouncing this adjective petit because this last letter is silent in this. Petit. And in this feminine form, we are ending with E. That's why this E is silent. And we are pronouncing it as petite. Let's see the next example. Grand, which becomes grande. Grand, which becomes grande. And the adjective content, which becomes contente. Happy, the adjective content is happy. And the feminine of this content is contente. Let's see some sentences. Let's make some sentences using this adjective grand, which is big and tall. So I'll give you the examples of this. Let's see the example. Suppose I'll be taking the name of a guy, that is Robert. So Robert is tall. For saying Robert is tall, we'll be using this Robert est grand. Robert is tall. Grand. We'll be using this adjective. But if there are two boys or more than two boys, but the masculine form I'm talking about, masculine. Suppose Robert et Martin sont grands. If they are tall, then we'll be adding extra S in masculine plural form. We have to add extra S. So this is the agreement. One boy, Robert, he is grand. Robert and Martin, they are tall. They are also grand. We are not pronouncing this extra S. It's a rule in French that the last letter is silent. Only C, F, L, R will be pronounced. Let's see the feminine singular form. Suppose a girl, Sylvie, and she is tall. Sylvie est grande. Sylvie est grande. Sylvie is tall. So the adjective there will be adding extra e, what we were talking about. So Sylvie est grande. And if there are two girls, more than two girls, suppose take the name of Sylvie. Sylvie et Lucie. Sylvie et Lucie sont grandes. Sylvie et Lucie sont grandes. Extra E and extra S. The agreement of gender and number. All right. So let's see some other adjectives where we'll be doing the same thing. This is the masculine singular form. This is masculine plural. Grande is feminine singular and grande is feminine plural form. All right, let's see some other adjectives. Here is the complete list of adjectives. So then we are adding extra E in this case. America, which becomes American. This is a nationality. Amusant, which becomes amusante. Blanc becomes blonde. Charmant, charmante. Content, contente. Court, courte. Élégant, élégante. Fort, forte. Français, française. Grand, grande. Intelligent, intelligente. Ouvert, ouverte. Parfait, parfaite. Petit, petite. Prochain, prochaine. So these are the common adjectives where we are adding extra E in order to make it feminine. But if you have to make masculine plural, you'll be adding extra S in these cases and extra S in these cases where we have already added E and we'll be adding extra S in order to make it feminine plural. These right-hand side examples. All right. But this is not the end. There are several other types of examples where they are already ending with E. So you don't need to add extra in order to make them feminine like these examples. Aimable, bizarre, célèbre, confortable, facile, faible, honnête, jeune, magnifique, malade, moderne, pauvre, riche, sale, sympathique and triste. These are already ending with E and we'll be using them in masculine singular form and feminine singular form. And in masculine plural, we'll be adding extra S and in feminine plural, we'll be adding extra S. So these will be same for both genders, these adjectives. All right. The next type of adjective is this where it is ending with E, but there are AQ accents and we'll be making them feminine by adding extra E to them. Like âgé, which is old or aged. Dévoué, which is devoted. Fatigué is tired. Occupé, occupé. Situé, adding extra E, which is situated. But a different type of adjective where it is ending with EUX. EUX will be made feminine by adding EUSE to them. Okay, so you can see the example of ambitieux getting converted to ambitieuse. Chanceux, Rahul will be chanceux, and Sylvie will be chanceuse. The girl will be chanceuse. Courageux, courageuse. Curieux, curieuse. Dangereux, dangereuse. Délicieux, délicieuse. Furieux, furieuse. Généreux, généreuse. Heureux, heureuse. Malheureux, malheureuse. Parceau, parceuse. Sérieux, sérieuse. So these are the examples of EUX adjectives where we will be adding EUSE. All right. The next type of adjective is ending with F, which gets converted to VE. Actif, active. Attentif, attentive. Imaginatif, imaginative. Impulsif, impulsive. Sportif, sportive. So this is also one form of adjectives The students, while they are doing the examples of this adjective, sometimes they feel that this is a common type of adjective. They simply add active, and they are wrong in making the feminine form, feminine singular form. So remember these exceptions. French is full of exceptions. You have to remember all the exceptions. All right. Sometimes you'll find that an adjective where we are adding extra e, there you have to change it to grave accent. As here, dernier, which becomes dernière. Here you have to put this grave accent. Not only e, but grave accent as well. Fier, fier, léger, légère, premier, première. Remember these examples. Now, sometimes the adjectives which are ending with a consonant, those consonants are getting doubled in some cases, like ancien, ancienne, bas, which becomes basse, bon, which is bonne, cruel, européen, européenne, gentil, gentil, gros, grosse. These are the examples where these last consonants are getting doubled. All right, and don't forget to make them plural. Don't forget to make them plural in masculine and feminine forms. There are some adjectives which are very regular, which are shown here. They don't follow any rules and they must be memorized. The only key is to the only key to remember them is to learn it by heart. Beau, which becomes belle. Beau, handsome, beautiful. Belle is beautiful. The color white. If you are using white color for pant, it will be blanc. But if you are using white color for a shirt, which is feminine, it will be blanche. Complet, complète, doux, douce, faux, fuss, frais, fraîche, inquiet, inquiète, vieux, vieille. So these are the types of examples. These are the type of adjectives. We'll come up with sentences in the next video. Till then, thank you, bye bye, and take care. Merci beaucoup.